its capture of the National Collegiate Offshore Sailing Championship Kennedy Cup at Annapolis, Maryland, the California Maritime Academy sailing program reached a new plateau. Cal Maritime had posted steadily strong finishes at the Kennedy Cup in recent years and had walked away with the Shields Trophy, the annual offshore regatta for the nation's maritime and service academies, 4 out of 6 tries. But with their first Kennedy win, Cal Maritime also won the coveted right to serve as Team USA in the 2010 Student Yachting World Cup in France. The regatta, first launched in 1980 and hosted by French Engineering University, École Polytechnique, draws top student sailing teams from around the world each fall for a week of intense competition. Cal Maritime, under the helm of sailing director Charlie Arms Carty, had already established itself as a small but very agile competitor in collegiate sailing. However, at the World Cup, it would clearly be a David in a field of Goliaths. Team USA members, all non-scholarship student athletes, included Jessica Bernhardt, a mechanical engineering major from Alamo, California; Cole Davis, a dual major in marine transportation and global studies from Pacific Grove; John Gray of Santa Rosa, majoring in mechanical engineering; global studies and business dual major Sarah Himes of Placerville; Sean Kelly, a marine transportation major from San Francisco; Guatemalan native and marine engineering major Sebastian Lalo; Thor Prue, a 2010 graduate of the Academy and member of the 2009 Kennedy Cup team from Wrangell, Alaska, majoring in marine transportation; Kyle Vanderspeck of San Diego, majoring in marine engineering; marine transportation major Matt Van Rensselaer of Burlingame, California; and Evan Wanamaker, marine transportation major from Costa Mesa. In September, their World Cup preparations went into high gear. Continual practice on the waters of the Carquinez Strait and entries in several races, including the prestigious Big Boat Series on San Francisco Bay in the days leading up to the Cup, and a 5th victory in 7 tries at the Shields Trophy Regatta at Annapolis. On Wednesday, October 20th, Team USA departed for France. A grueling 11-hour overnight flight to Paris, followed immediately by a 5-hour bus ride to the city of La Rochelle on the French Atlantic coast. On Friday, still battling jet lag, the team, led by coach Jesse Carty, walked across town to La Rochelle's new harbor, one of the largest marinas in Europe. There, each of the teams was assigned one of a chartered fleet of French-built Grand Surprise 32s used for the regatta. Team USA members inspected, cleaned, and lubricated winches, checked lines and safety gear, and tensioned rigging for optimal sail performance. On Saturday, teams got a little practice time, a chance to test boat and crew against other entrants and see how they performed. Then on Sunday, October 24th, the day dawned chilly, rainy, and overcast, but turned sunny in the afternoon for the first day of competition. Organizers got 2 races on the books that day, and Team USA, after a poor start and a 7th place finish in the opener, rebounded with a strong 3rd. All of the teams returned to La Rochelle's ancient and historic Old Port Harbor to berth their boats, stow away gear, and continue making new friends regardless of language and culture.
The competition is really high here, so it's a lot of fun.
These races are really long, as you've seen. Some of them are just 12 miles at least, so there's a lot of time to come back, and our great boat handling, it's been working really nice.
The experience of meeting all these different teams, enjoying time on and off the water with them is something you can never do again. So I'm very happy that I came here, and the racing is really good.
Monday, Cal Maritime again finished strong with another 3rd in the opening race, but then trouble.
We had this pin right here break, but there was no way to replace this pin because this side of the shackle had the thread stuck in it. The block is actually out a little further and up a little higher. You're not going to get as good of sheet angle on it.
Team USA had to sail the 2nd and 3rd races with a jury-rigged quick fix. The 2 10th place finishes that resulted dropped them to 5th overall. Tuesday's day 3 was bright and sunny, but with very light winds. In the opener, Team USA chose the wrong side of the course and wound up with a 6th, but fortune shone in race 2 as they maneuvered through a traffic jam at the mid-race mark to finish second. Frustratingly, third race competition was halted with Team USA again in second place when winds died, wiping out the results. Wednesday featured 2 shorter course races and one longer 12-mile battle with brisk winds and pounding beats on upwind legs. Team USA finished with a pair of fourths and 1/6 for the day, but still among the top 5 teams in the field. Thursday, October 28th, dawned to a thick fog, forcing teams to sit things out until mid-afternoon. The committee was able to get in one short course race in the afternoon and then immediately sent the fleet out for the regatta's famed night race. Teams had to use all of their navigation skills to find their way to 7 different marks over a 28-mile course. After a disappointing 6th in the day race, Team USA came through with a solid 3rd that night, giving them at least a mathematical shot at 3rd place for the Cup if the cards broke right on Friday. The final day of competition fittingly was one race to decide the outright winner. Southampton's Solent University of England proved themselves worthy champions, taking a 1st place and the 2010 trophy. The Swiss team from Lausanne finished 4th in the race and 2nd overall, with the 2 schools battling back and forth all week. Portugal's Technical University of Lisbon was 3rd. Cal Maritime's Team USA was late off the mark despite the optimal 20-knot-plus wind conditions and finished 5th, edging out Canada in a thrilling neck-and-neck downwind battle to the final mark and home. Overall, they finished 1 point behind CUS Brescia of Italy, taking a very respectable 5th place overall in their first attempt at international competition.
For us to come out and show up at a world championship, having never been here before, and sail boats that we have never seen before, it was pretty incredible for us to show up and compete against these really good teams as well as we competed.